Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. Everyone's set, and the Super Bowl has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can't outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. From where you came is it who you are. Oh my brother, you don't.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cleveland Browns taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set, go.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Watch out now. 50. Blue. 32. Ready.
Once again, Judkins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
From the shotgun, Sanders. He'll try to do this himself. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
52. Hut.
An inside run with Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. They'll find Ayuk open right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dylan Sampson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin on the ground with Guerendo. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Purdy. Open man, former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Purdy looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Ready. 33. Ready.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Sanders to throw. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 7-all is the score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Come on, set. Blue, 45. White. Set.
Sanders. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
Yellow.
2nd and 9 now. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Here's Guerrero on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Yellow.
Purdy now to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
They'll try the middle with Garindo. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Outside. Here we go.
Again, it's Garindo. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Garindo. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Get set. Get set. 21.
You see Purdy. He's going to shift him around.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Stop.
On the give, it's Guerrero. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Isaac Guerrero taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14 from 7.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The highest metric, the city just made it sweet. People diabetic, they mouths are full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the etiquette and the yellow.
Okay,
the
right.
Browns drive about to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready, ready. Cut.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brandon Ayuk, 66 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blue. 10 cycle. Ready, ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95, set.
To throw is Sanders. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Ready. Let's go. Hut, hut.
And then let the fullback try and take him home. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the 49ers 4-yard line.
Ready, set.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Judkins. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22, hut.
Now a toss here, short side. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There's no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yellow. Stop.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Pushing through the contact. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 54 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow, 18, 53.
Handoff here, Guerrero. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Guerrero, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside. Japanese denim flying straight from rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
6, mega, red, 38.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Ready.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready. Spike. Blue 32. Black Ultra. Ready?
The final shot before break. Sanders going for the deep ball. Wow, and that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. A great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here we go. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed. And pretty well executed there. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Yellow. 53.
A handoff running right, Garindo. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Get set. Get set.
Another try for Garindo. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Get set. Yeah, you. Here we go. 21. Check.
Throw left side there, Schwartz with it. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Ready. 50, green. Black shot.
Here's Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Daniel Bellinger, 42 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie us at 24. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Purdy. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. 25 yards that time.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Catch! Get set!
They'll run with Garindo. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Heads up. Yellow.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 36 yards. And the Niners have taken the lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point try now for Moody. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. 52, set.
Now Sanders. Checks it down to Jenkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's on the guard, David Edwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Set.
Throwing, Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up 3rd down.
On the
3rd down and 1.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Back to throw. Sanders. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. They're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Browns drive about to get started.
Ready.
They go play action now. Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61. 3 quarters in the books and ready to go for the 4th. Second and 10.
Let's go now. Blue 32.
Sanders to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Black 40. Ready.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down.
45.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Sanders. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
Set, ready.
Sanders once more. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Let's go. Block 52. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Purdy looking to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Joe Tryon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on, set, stick, Madden, black 40. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Watch cut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
133 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Outside.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Third and 5.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy now to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Okay.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Black, 95. Hey, green. Black ultra.
Here's Sanders. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
Blue, 32. Hut.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl.
What's up? What's up?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Stop.
That one looks like he'll throw here. For the left side, it's complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
18, what's up? Stop.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
On the podium is Commissioner Goodell. He'll present the Lombardi Trophy to the San Francisco 49ers, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner, Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.